You 100% came across a video about the aesthetics of old money. Let's figure out where this trend came from and how to dress in this style. The term itself came from the West. They are called the social class of people who were born and raised in luxury. The whole point of this style is to demonstrate that you have so much money that you don't bother with brands, but simply choose high quality and well-fitting clothes. Nowadays, this is a contrast to modern fashion where everyone puts on a bunch of brands, trying to seem rich but at the same time it looks tasteless. So if you are tired of all these brands and want to look beautiful and expensive, old money style for yourself. So let's figure out how to achieve it. Let's start with the hair, ideally long hair, because they make you look older and more respectable. I think you've noticed that you look a couple of years younger after getting a haircut. Therefore, make sure that you go to a good barber who can perfectly make a long haircut for your head shape and hair type. You can show him any haircut you like from other videos, but I will also make a video about haircuts in 2023, and we move on to the next step. This is the upside of the image. Give preference to long-length shirts and shirts with a light color palette, white, light blue, and striped. I recommend experimenting with loose and tight cuts that need to be varied depending on whether you want to look more formal, or vice versa, casual. If you go out with friends, choose a looser fit. If you're going to university or a restaurant, a tight fit. It will be much better here. Next, bottom, but he plays an important role here. The ideal choice is chinos, both shorts and trousers, and several pairs of jeans in different neutral shades. This is the basis of the wardrobe of the conqueror of women's hearts. Khaki gray, dark blue, white. These are the four colors that I recommend paying attention to. Finally, shoes. They serve as the final accent and image. I strongly do not recommend wearing bright and flashy shoes. You need to achieve harmony with classic and simple shoes. The ideal pair to go with absolutely any look in this aesthetic. White sneakers. Ideally, they should be made of genuine leather, without logos or unnecessary details. They will serve you for a very long time and will complement absolutely any look. So the last step, accessories. They are critically important because they give a feeling of expensiveness. It is thanks to your accessories that even in a simple t-shirt and trousers you will look stylish. To begin with, take 3 items for yourself so as not to overload the image. First, clock. They should be metal for maximum versatility, but can also be had with a leather strap. Millionaires often pair a $1 t-shirt with a $1 million watch. Secondly, these are rings. I personally wear 2 rings so as not to overwhelm the look, one on the index finger, the other on the little finger of the other hand. Thirdly, this is a suspension. It perfectly combines all the accessories into a single picture. I advise you to take something simple. You can hang the ring on a chain. It will already look stylish. When I wore this ring, I always came up with some kind of story associated with it. Something like, since I come from a noble family, this family ring was passed down generation after generation. And at some time it was lost on the estate and, by a lucky chance, was found 2 generations later. So I always carry it with me. Something like that. And I'll say a few more words. Make sure that the image matches each other in color, texture and cut. And the accessories were made of the same material.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox.